All right, fellas, we are back for another episode of a little bit of mining in Farming Simulator 25, back here on the Riverbend Timbers map. Yeah, let's get into the video. So we are back here mining. I think where we left off here is we have a full load here that we need to dump. We can load that up and then we can dump that. So, you know, nothing too crazy here. This episode, hopefully we start getting some product. Let me check on my production here. It's selling, which is good. Our gold's starting to pile up, so hopefully by the time this is over, we are almost at diesel. So we should probably start filling this guy up again. So we're going to get this diesel truck filling up because we're going to run out here in a minute. But we can keep loading until then, so... I've had a bunch of people asking me where these mods are from. I believe the map and most of the equipment is RGC, and then this wash plant is from a dude, his name's Nanu. And you have to get it from his Patreon specifically, so if you just like Google RGC mods, you know, most of the stuff pops up, and then the wash plant's from Nanu. It's like Nonnu. If you type in that, and then like his Patreon, you can find it there, so that's where I got it, so. Shout out to those guys. Made some great mods here. But anyways, it looks like production's going pretty good here, so we'll just keep mining and keep at it here and keep making money as much as we can. As for how to make this more efficient, obviously I think the best way is if we could find some way to load this wash plant quicker. Somebody suggested maybe we dig out a dirt mound and use it so we can just back straight onto the wash plant, and I kind of like that idea. That should work pretty well. It kind of make like a ramp almost in the construction menu. So we might try that. We'll see how that goes. I don't know exactly how it'll work. It might, you know, construction menu does get a little janky, so it's not always the best option, but it is an option. So we will give that a go, I think, at some point. Although, I think right now it's more fun to, you know, use the excavator to load. We're not necessarily in it for the most profitable process, you know what I mean? So we're just here to have a good time. So obviously we want to keep the operation going as best we can, but you know, having fun's the biggest thing. If I went in like creative mode and I'm just gonna dump this now and give us another bucket to do. If I just want like creative mode or government subsidies and just gave myself everything, and then, you know, what's the point in playing? So kind of got to give us something to do, right? Can't just run it out all in once. I think we do need a rock truck. This truck and trailer is not the greatest. It's not very good at all, to be honest. It gets stuck really easy. So the rock truck handles a lot better, so we might have to upgrade to that. And I don't really know what we would use this trailer for other than this, so that's kind of the dilemma I'm at with that. I do think, settings-wise, I do want to make a couple changes here. So I think I do want to turn snow on. I think I have snow off, and we're going to turn that off. The reason why we're doing that is because I think it'd be cool to, you know, mine the snow. So that's what we're going to do. And yeah, should eventually snow on us, which would be pretty cool. Not yet, but eventually. Hopefully not too early. So you see what I mean? It gets this truck gets stuck pretty easy, so it's not the greatest in the world for this job, but it gets the job done, and it's certainly better than having to make multiple piles. So we'll stick with it at least for now. But yeah, we're making good progress here. We're starting to make a good chunk of change. Nothing too crazy necessarily, but we are making money, which is good because, you know, money makes the world go around. I do want to get another excavator too at some point. There's also conveyor belt systems. We might dabble into that a little bit. Not totally sure, but yeah, we'll figure it out. But yeah, I quite like this wash plant. I do wish that the gold came out a little differently. It's too heavy. I wish that they would have just increased the price of gold significantly and made it light so you could actually pick it up. But the way it is, it's fine. I mean, there's super strength mods if I really cared. It's just, I wish it came on a pallet or something. Like the way it is, it's like supposed to just be picked up, but you can't because it doesn't. It's too heavy, and it doesn't like fit nice in a bucket, or like a forklift doesn't pick it up nice either. So you're kind of like stuck between a rock and a hard place as far as that goes. Let's see if I can't try to get all this off the ground. I got to keep my work area at least a little clean, otherwise my truck will get stuck, unfortunately. So I got to be a little careful with that. So. This wash plant's a lot easier to load. Currently, I have another the live stream series we're doing on another map with the RGC wash plant, which is it's a good wash plant. It has another process which is kind of cool. Like it comes out as concentrate, and you got to put it through a gold room. The issue I have with it though is it's still in beta, so it's just a small, like mini wash plant. So like the big equipment doesn't really like. It's clearly not meant for it. Like it can't even keep up. I have to put the speed up on just to keep it from jamming up behind, which is fine. But this one works a little better for this. And it's the bigger thing though is since it's so small, it's really hard to actually get the product into it. I miss a lot because it's a smaller window. This one has a pretty big opening that you can utilize, which is, you know, always nice. So, but yeah, if you guys want to check that out, I do live stream occasionally, once or twice a week. Sometimes we do normal farming, sometimes we do mining. It just kind of depends what I'm in the mood for, what the community wants. So that's how we do that. But we have fun. So let's bring this guy over. That's probably enough fuel. Drive this here truck back. So, you guys never did let me know what's better, when I just drive around, or do you guys would prefer it like on these drives if I just sped it up? I genuinely am fine with either. Yeah, what do you guys prefer? Because I know some people would prefer the raw, unedited, you know, just me playing and talking. Some people are like probably like, oh, I don't want to watch him drive up a road, but you know, it is the game, so. I think I'll leave it in for this one, and we'll see how it does, and go from there. But it is kind of nice. I'm starting to learn the map a little bit, especially as poor of a mini-map as this map has. I'm glad that it is Riverbend Spring, so I kind of have an idea, and I'm learning the route. And there's kind of really only one route up to these mines. It's nothing too crazy as far as that goes. So. But I do want to eventually get into the coal mining a little bit too. We will transition to that at some point, kind of keep it fresh. Kind of run a little bit of both. So that'll be fun, but we're going to need a lot more money before we can do that. And then I just wish I could sell these houses. This would have been a lot better spot to put the wash plant. But I can't sell these. So I'd have to get a mulcher and clear a bunch of trees, which I don't really feel like. So this spot will work fine, I guess. But not quite ideal. I apologize, guys. It's probably going to get pretty loud here. Don't tip the truck first, golly. Fill it up with some fuel. The more fuel, the better, right? It's a hungry plant. It uses a lot of fuel. All right, guys, I got a little quick break in the middle here. I just have to ask you guys to please don't forget to like and subscribe the video, and consider becoming a channel member. Help support the channel. You know, it's only a couple bucks a month, and you'll get some exclusive Let's Play videos, you know, about once a week. So it'd be kind of cool if you guys did that. So no pressure. Anyways, thanks for watching. Let's get this guy in a position here to keep working. Mosey on over here. So the one nice thing is, like, it's fine right now, but as we keep going, I'm going to get farther and farther from the wash plant. We're going to want a second excavator, so we don't have to keep moving back and forth. Right now, like I said, not an issue, but there will be a time, hopefully in the near future, where it's like, all right, I need a second one ASAP. That time is not today. And there's a lot of dirt here to mine, so it's going to take me 400 episodes to get through all this. But if we pull that off, guys, whew, if we pull that off, that would be sick. But I don't know if it's realistic or not. Although if I did get some of the more efficient ways to mine this, I probably could pull it off if I really tried. Especially if we got like the auto load conveyor belts. Basically get through this as fast as I could drive a truck. That's where the real money would be. But the nice for me, it's real nice that this pile is nice and big. Makes it really easy to load up. A lot easier when it's deep like this, because these lower ones you'll see here, I'll try and scrape it, and it's like I kind of gotta like, well, this one glitches into the ground, so it's a little easier, but with the regular excavator bucket, it's a little trickier to pull it up off the ground here. Like, yeah, kind of gotta like glitch it in there, and then like empty my bucket a little bit into it. It's just kind of goofy. Whereas this big deep one, I just kind of dunk the bucket in. I'm supposed to, I guess, technically open and close it, but I don't have to, right? Oh, I'm full. Dump that trailer. I could technically just leave the bucket shut and then just dip it and it fills up, but that's no fun. So, the real cool thing is eventually at some point I hope they come out with terraforming, because then they can get really creative with the gold mining. They're not there yet, obviously, but that'd be a cool addition. But or hopefully you console guys can get a mining mod. I think I mentioned it before, they do have them on FS22 if you guys want to go try it. I don't know what they're called or not, you'd have to do some digging, but they are there. It's not quite like this, you can't put a wash plant down. I think they have like in-game ones where you have to specifically go to it, which isn't ideal, but it works. But yeah, hopefully they come out for this one too. I'm sure they will at some point. But at some point it's not today. All load up another trailer full. We'll do 2 more trailer fulls, I think. Reason why I want to kind of keep loading this sucker up is so we can. I want to try and hopefully get to the point where we. Oh crap! That ain't gonna work. I missed. I gotta get a little closer. No, I don't. I can just drive. Who am I kidding? Let's try this thing. Maybe not the most ideal location, but it'll work. Yeah, see what I mean? I can just kind of dunk it. I don't want to do that though, it's no fun. Oh, I totally just missed that whole bucket. That's not what we wanted. The depth perception is a little tricky. So the other change of this video is I have music running on it. I'm assuming I'm gonna put music on it. So let me know if you guys like that or not. I'm fine with either. It's not, any more trouble. It's just, I can only use generic music for copyright issues. I can't use, like, good music, unfortunately. Fix myself up around here. It should take about 10 buckets, I think. Wow, this is a 5,000 liter? Yeah, I think it's 10 buckets. It's a 5,000 liter bucket and a 50,000 liter trailer. So about 10 buckets per go, assuming I make it all. Oh no, 6,500 liter bucket. It's 6,500 liter trailer. I did the math. Oh no, that's not what we want. That's gonna be a little tricky to get out of here. Totally just piled up the dirt, not where I wanted it. Getting tricky to see this angle. One more here. That should be good. So if you guys are noticing, my money is going up as we're doing this. I think I'm gonna have to push this truck out of the way here. It off this hill. As best I can. There we go. Okay, that should do it. Let's dump this out and we can get back to mining or making money. Hoping we have gold to sell this episode. That's the idea. or the goal. Yeah, this thing struggles. Rock truck is definitely in the near future. That might be the next purchase. First purchase? This thing is... this truck is not the greatest either, I guess. That probably doesn't help. The cheapest semi you can get. I don't want to give myself too good of equipment off the rip, you know? So, it does the job, though. Mostly. See if I can't pile this up a little higher. You know what? I think we're gonna hold off on that. We're just gonna drive this guy over. I do like the look of this excavator, though. This one looks good. Some of the mods, they don't look the prettiest. They're more function over fashion, but this one kind of does both. There is one, it's like an amphibious one. It's not really amphibious, it's just big. That thing's pretty cool because you can, it's got a long neck. It's a little janky though as far as how it works. Like that one really good, just falls through the ground. After we finish this, we'll take a peek at the shop and just kind of take a gander, kind of see what we're up against, see what our options are to purchase, see what we can get to speed this up. I think a conveyor belt might be the ticket for speeding it up. Although a rock truck also would be nice. And the nice thing is, really any of this equipment can be used if we ever switch over to coal mining. It's not like we lose it. The only thing is we wouldn't want to go back and forth because it's a decently long drive. I gotta go to the other side of the map, and it's not exactly easy to move equipment on this game. Especially they don't make a low boy big enough to actually hold an excavator, so you kind of got to put it on sideways and run into stuff, or try not to run into stuff. Which, you know, it works. It's just far from ideal. Okay. Let's load up the other one here. Well, as far as I go, apparently. Come on, baby. I'm gonna stack it up as high as I can here. It's not letting me back up at all. No gold buckets yet? Or is it just gonna sell straight up? I need to make sure that doesn't do that because we don't want that. We want to actually have to go deliver the gold. Let's take an eye on that. Okay, so we're at 3,200. We're getting close to a bucket full, guys. Getting close to a bucket full. We're not there yet, but we are getting close. So, the other cool thing about that RGC wash plant is it has tailings that you actually have to mess with, which, you know, it's a little bit of a pain, but it is another step to do, which is kind of fun. So I got mixed feelings about it. Certainly adds to the realism, though. That is a real concern that you have to deal with when you're actually mining in real life. So that's the cool part. The not so cool part is dealing with tailings. Almost done here. Gotta get every last little drop so I can actually back that truck up here. That's the bigger concern. All right, let's take a peek. So it is empty on dirt. Okay, so it takes, I mean, it takes quite a bit of dirt. 10,000 dirt for 100 gold. That's, you know, 2 buckets for 100 gold. So we're getting about 500. Yeah, it's a decent chunk though. But, yeah. Anyways, guys, I think we're gonna call the episode here. A little bit of a shorter one, but you know what? No, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going. I want to keep this run running a little bit. So, at least try to get to the point where we can sell off some gold. I don't know if we'll get there this episode, but we look forward to it for next episode, hopefully. This year truck has enough gusto to get up this little bit of dirt. Get it running, I should be fine. There we go. That's what we want to see. Keep her loading, keep her loading. How long is this episode at? We're at about 20 something minutes. So, yeah, we keep going. There we go. This thing fills up quick. This bucket works. This is definitely faster than a front loader. I've tried using a front loader, and the bucket size isn't that much bigger. So this ends up actually being quite a bit quicker just because I'm so much more efficient at it. I can get, you know, 2 buckets in the time it takes me to do. Like, I can do like 2 or 3 buckets the time it takes me to do 1 on the front loader. It's definitely worth it to use this setup. So, you know what? We are going to try. I do want to see. I'm going to save the game here just so that we don't, you know, lose progress on it in case I screw this up. But I'm going to try and paint out a little ramp here. I'm going to see if this works. So I would need to slope it. I'm not the greatest. Okay, we'll raise. Just like that. And I think we can smooth it out afterwards. We'll see if this works or not. As you guys who have done this, the leveling tools and such are not the easiest to use, but that should work. I'm gonna try it. This might not be steep enough, or it might be too steep. I think is the bigger concern. If this works, it's gonna save us a lot of time. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Okay, we'll try it again here. Let's mess with it a little more here. Okay. Let's try that. If I can't get up this, we're just gonna level it. Oh no. Come on. You can do it, dude. All right, we're gonna try one more angle at it. I don't think it's a horsepower issue. I think I'm just high centering. Yeah, it's not gonna work. That's a bummer. Worth a shot. Just like that, we deleted it. Okay, so let's take a peek at the shop here and see what we can utilize. So we got these mods here. About loading hopper. I'm not sure what this thing would even do. We could. There's the in-game conveyor belts. That's not the ones I'm looking for. It's possible I don't have it installed. Oh. It's all cosmetic stuff, I'm pretty sure. Oh, that's a bridge. Whack. There's a mining belt. That is an option. I don't think I have the conveyor belts on here. So, I don't think that's going to work out, unfortunately. We do have the base game conveyor belts as an option. What's the shop looking like? Nothing crazy. Okay, we do have the base game conveyor belts, which we could utilize. Don't know if I want to utilize. Oh, here they are. So we have these things, which I don't know. I mean, we could. Oh, you know what? This thing actually might be pretty useful. I don't know how long it is necessarily. But the reason why this would be useful is you could kind of drive it around and then just stick one end right into the. You stick the end straight into where you need to the plant right there, and then you just load that up. And you're ready to go. But anyways, guys, they're going to call the episode here. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. If you like this kind of content, leave a like, share it with your buddies, do all that fun stuff. You know, the better these do, the more motivated I am to, keep making these. So I enjoy doing them. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. And consider becoming a channel member. I would appreciate it. So yeah, anyways, peace out.